Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on. Pause.
Dr. Dre, as you all know from NWA days, Chronic started with Eminem, 50 Cent, legend.
Yeah, man. Dre's definitely. I mean, his family tree is huge. He's a patriarch of many things, you know.
Yeah.
But man, being a billionaire, you know,
His worth, yeah.
and getting that's fucking divorce. He didn't have a prenup apparently.
Right, and that's kind of the point of it all is that all right, no prenup. He, sold Beats a couple years ago. Let me pull up the story now. Sold Beats for billions, but the specific news. Okay, let's get into the details. He's been with his wife 24 years, Nicole Young. They are moving to dissolve their marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. And
that's kind of a bullshit ass.
Over 24 years.
Yeah, it's like we don't agree. You know, we agree to disagree that we don't agree. You know what I'm saying?
Something must have happened. I mean,
maybe he gave her the beats. You know what I'm saying? He's known for it.
So Dre, 55, and then she was 50. They've been together almost 25 years. All of their kids, 23 and 19, are older than 18, so there's no child support situation. But still, man, Forbes estimated his worth to be $800 million. And I mean, divorces, that's usually half, right?
Why is that? Can we get into that real quick? Just a little bit. Why is that, man? That's kind of a. I mean, I know it's a sore subject, and she deserves something. I'm not saying that, but you're like, she wasn't in the stew with him. Like, nah, that sounds tight. You know what I'm saying? Nah, put the hi-hats on that shit, son. Like, and I'm not saying like maybe she was, but like I don't know, but I'm pretty sure there's a 80 to 85% chance that she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Yeah, I mean, why are wives entitled to that shit?
Like inspirational. Being there for him at hard times, that I get. It's always you have the support.
Nah, not if you really got reconcile. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but she, like you said, she's not in there mixing the beats. She's not in there. You should
look
out for detox.
Yeah, it should be like some type of test.
D Barnes.
Yeah, it should be some type of test or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to like, get like half of someone's worth and all of like the businesses and shit they like have. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be like some tax test or like some standardized test. You know what I'm saying? To like qualify you to like get that much. So like tiers and shit.
I've been trying to find a stat to show how many people in America have, kind of, if it's a clean cut, she gets 400 million. How many people in America have more money than her? Each of them separately now have so much money. I'm trying to see the numbers, but I found this DQYDJ. I don't know what the hell that is, but it says how many Americans have more than 50 million or $100 million in net worth. They estimate somewhere around 80,000 households with 50 million or more, 36,000 households with 100 million or more. And that's the top 0.07, 0.03% of households. So just for, being there for him throughout his career, 25 years, supporting him, she's going to be in the top 0.03%. That's nuts. And I'm not saying anything about
that's a shitty system.
It's just a crazy concept that they have irreconcilable differences, and that's how much is technically at stake.
That's fucking wild, man. You know what? With that being said, man, I really believe that like not only do we need like reform in like criminal justice system and law enforcement and all that good shit, we need just like reform in like everything. Like we gotta really like look at our like system, like how you could get rich off of being like married to someone they are like, successful in what they do, and they make a shit ton of money, and you could just be like, oh, like it's over, and like file for divorce, and because you already like, like obviously like paid in some type of way, so you can
Right.
afford a lawyer and shit like that. So like, you just file for divorce, and like you come up on, like you said, like $400 million, like some shit like that. I mean, that's like for nothing, I mean, 24 years, that's a long time, but like you've lived a lifestyle that, like that was kind of given to you, like, just because like you're somebody's partner. And I
Right.
mean, it could go both ways, but I mean, like, I don't know, man. I feel like there's way like less of a percent of men that get that type of money, because like I feel like it only goes one way, and that, like
I
is
will
that way
say
of
this
looking at it.
though. I remember Adele had a divorce recently, right?
Hey, Adele got fined apparently.
Yeah, she
She ain't
did.
like Chucky no more.
Well, she was always pretty,
I mean,
but
she was always, yeah. Don't get me wrong, she was always like mad cute and shit, but like, nah, she kind of got a big ass lollipop head though.
so it says, I mean, they're just rumors. I don't know if there's fact to this, but it said the rumors were that her ex was going to get 140 of her reported 190 million net worth. So apparently she would get 50 million and he would get 140. Now again, this is rumors, but what? How does that work?
How does that work? Seriously,
What?
I mean, that's a come up, I guess, but I don't know. But I mean, this shit's been going on since the, like, that's like
Oh, they say
that's
she
a
might
huge racket. You
was
think
she
about
with
it.
was she creeping around? Is that what this photo is trying to allege?
Oh, so like it was like her fault of, I guess, like a wreck. If it's like more of your fault, till while the marriage is dissolved, then you got to pay more or some shit.
Wow. Well, maybe
So I
she
guess
was
like the
out there doing some
50%,
things,
I
but
guess the 50% could be like a compromise. Maybe you look at it that way. But still, though, I mean, I don't know. It should be some type of protection in place. I guess, well, a prenuptial agreement will be the protection in place for that.
they don't have, they don't have it. Like this was the
Lesson
picture.
learned.
So I guess they saw her talking to another dude, I guess, and the paparazzi got it. And then one of the other pics they had was this one. Hold on, let me show you.
Oh, screen share that shit. See what's up.
Oops, caught you.
What the fuck off, you fucking asshole, paparazzi?
Look, this is the look. Look, apparently you can annotate with this shit, which is cool. I just discovered that today. But look, that look on her face is like, you motherfucker. Damn.
Fucking paparazzi.
That
Damn.
sucks.
Yo, and that's like another thing, because like, I mean, obviously she shouldn't have been creeping, I guess, like on a dude or whatever. But like, what? I mean, I don't know, man.
That's expensive.
It's expensive creeping. Like I don't know. I mean, now, you know what I'm saying? After I was in a relationship for 10.5 years, and like I could never be in a relationship like from this point on with someone that I don't have like some type of understanding with. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, I don't know. If I'm making a commitment, I'm making a commitment, but I don't know. I gotta be like, we gotta have like some type of loose rules or something. You know what I'm saying? Until like it really gets serious. Because like if I'm getting married, then like, I mean, I guess that's it. But I don't know. I don't think I can see myself really getting married anymore.
What makes you say that?
Well, I don't know, because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if like, like I meet somebody like within the next like 6 months, and then we start dating over like 2 years, and by that time I'm like 34, 33, 30, some shit like that. So like, I want to settle down or some shit like that. It's all going right, and like maybe my career or something's taking off at the same time, and like, say like things blow up, and then like, I got bread now, so like now I want to get married and shit like that. And then like I like come into like some super bread or whatever, but like she's still like doing shit, but like, like chilling at the crib, which is like fine by me at the time. But then like something happens like 5 years down the road where she's like, oh, I'm chucking deuce, and you know, like, and I got to pay child support, all kind of, you know what I'm saying, all kind of bullshit. Yeah, I ain't looking forward for no shit like that. I mean, ladies out there, if you hear this, best believe we getting a prenup. And it's not like I ain't gonna, you know, like I'm leaving you with nothing, but like, nah, fam, I ain't going out like that. Like Willie Lump Lump.
We definitely need to have like the woman perspective of this, like that. You know,
we probably should call somebody, man. I wish we had like somebody to call. I wish I had friends and shit like that, lady friends, but I don't know. Like, fuck. I don't know.
We'll say this, listeners, viewers, if you ever want to hop on, hey, open invitation. We have different guests. You know, we just like people hopping on, joining the conversation. So if you're ever interested.
Shit we could definitely talk about in the comments, because I be looking in the comments and shit like on YouTube, and we could continue the conversation on Twitter and shit like that. But like yeah, for shit show, like I mean, I don't know, man. I really wish we could get like a lady's perspective on this. I mean, you're married though, like how do you feel about it? Like that's kind of a different perspective.
Yeah, I mean the concept can be confining if you're not with the right person. I mean, I know that part. I'm good. I'm happy. I have no complaints. So for me, you know, I got lucky in the sense that I found somebody that I'm compatible with, somebody I don't butt heads with, common interests, we're easygoing, our personalities just kind of mesh and flow. But if you're in the wrong situation where you have somebody and you're constantly bickering at each other, you don't have common interests. I mean,
you're really like not in the right
work,
situation.
but I think they take a lot more effort, you know? So
and sometimes it's not worth it because it doesn't work out, you know? So it's kind of like you look back at it and you're like, yo, I kind of put too much into this, you know? Like, I don't know, sometimes I think back at the times where like, you know, like had pillow talks with a person and shit like that. You know, and like we got, you know, real intimate and shit like about what we want to do with each other and shit like that. You know, and it just don't work out. And like you look back at that time, you're like, man, what the fuck was I even thinking and talking about like that? You know, and it makes you sad.
Hindsight's 20/20 though, man. I mean, sometimes you think you're with somebody that's the right person, and it just doesn't work out. You know, like I mean,
and that's not a knock on her at all either. Like you know, but like like you said, it just doesn't work out, anything like that. It's just not at that time, you know. It could be some shit like that, or it's like, yo, y'all both have to grow, or some shit like that. But that's why you should never really jump into getting married. I really believe.
Yeah, until you're feeling it, you're both right. And the funny thing is, we've talked about timing before and how much that goes into you know relationships. I mean, that's what sucks. Sometimes circumstances are the only thing that's in the way, but you know.
All right. I definitely believe that like you can run into like your soulmate, or like you can feel that feeling that, you know, like this is the person you want to be with forever, and like it won't work out, but then like, you know what I'm saying, like maybe like sometime down the road, like you could pick up where you left off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm definitely